teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Memphis Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Using his legs, it's Williams. He's past the marker and still going. He's in the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Buffaloes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. And they get set now to try the BAT. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Gonzalez. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They're going to the air on the first play. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on fourth and inches in their own territory. Now here's the toss play. the 45. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Memphis. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That's going to be incomplete. A force down drop here in the middle of the field.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Second down after the incompletion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Grabbed by the receiver. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Touchdown, Buffs. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
BAT is good. They go for touchdown, 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gonzalez. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. He's got the first and still going. It's a nice game. They move the football up to the 27.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
You set it down for the offense. 1st and 10. They call the counter run here. second down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looks right for a quick completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Throwing for his running back. The ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that threat.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. He'll hand it off. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Getting set. Here's second down. Let's reel in. It's Williams. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's complete. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. So Colorado has the lead. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here's the second down play. After the handoff. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Buffaloes pick up enough for a first down here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback will just sneak it here.
Well, well, well. The old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
First down here for this offense. They'll run it here. Running with purpose. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks merely worn down.
And the Buffaloes will have first and 10 here. The back's got it, leading him off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Receiver in motion now. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Runs all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Gonzalez. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Now it's second down here. A handoff to the back. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First and 10 now for the offense. And he's got it again. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Will not be brought down. Finding space at the 20. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Tigers! That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball is even thrown.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Takes the handoff. It's Williams. First down, looking for more now. They bring it down. That's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going to try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Fighting for yardage, the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Design quarterback run. And the Buffaloes pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, great call, Chris. You're still in your own territory, but going for it in this situation isn't as risky as, say, being on your own 20, obviously. So I'm fine with the call, and clearly it works out for him this time.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Running with purpose. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The Buffaloes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Or snap to the back. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down. And
the ball is loose in the backfield. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to throw it deep. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down. A chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. Steps out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, some show of life from this offense. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Buffaloes will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gonzalez. He's got him open. Watch out. He's got great speed. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football. It's a great spot to start this drive. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. And they get the second half started with a running play. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
It's the RPO caught to the right. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Ball handed off. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Memphis getting set for the 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. And it falls incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got easy through as the 3rd down pressure worked. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a strong stiff arm. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. Tackled, but first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. They'll feed the back again. He's found some room at the 45. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together. This could be an easy drive for this offense.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. There's the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But at that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Gives it to the back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
They're going for it. The offense needs 13 yards on this fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a shotgun run call. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis, to put them on top now. Kicking team out for the BAT try. The BAT puts them up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Handoff heading left. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. That picks up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up 1st down yardage. Memphis has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it here. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. It's caught. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, they spread this defense all over the field with that 5 wide receiver set. It puts a lot of pressure on the offensive line to give the quarterback enough time, especially on third down. They held up just long enough, and the quarterback makes a great throw for this first down.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook could really open up on 2nd and inches.
The call is quarterback sneak.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Third down play coming up. Try a field goal from here. It'll be 55 yards. Hebe keeps it himself.
Usually with a quarterback sneak, the worst thing that could happen is you get stopped for no gain. This guy's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on 3rd and inches. Now we got 4th down.
Here we are late in a one-score game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Buffaloes. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
BTA up and good. The lead is 4 in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Gonzalez. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the mark. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on 3rd down, and will bring up 4th down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They got to call their best 4th and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Looks like Memphis will have the 1st down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pass rush gets home.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch is made down the middle. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
It comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Here's the handoff. Throws a stiff arm. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And they get to completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? From the shotgun, handoff inside.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half game. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They have taken the lead, but time running down.
And Chris, with the game on the line, the offense delivers. Good job up front. The quarterback makes a great throw, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game to go up 2. The big decision now for the head coach, the extra point, or do you go for 2 to make it a 4-point game?
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive for the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late, deep throw. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air. It's out of bounds after running for the first down and keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? First down. Looking to throw the football. He's got a man down the middle. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to the end zone. Touchdown. Bucks. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Chris, we've watched this offense all year make plays and come up with drives like this to give their team a chance to win football games. And now we are the biggest stage of the year, and they come up with one more touchdown to give them the lead here.
BTA up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away and hope the defense can just hang on for a few more seconds. And the kick is a squib kick. Taking that into the up man. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion.